me text over.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cigars and More Smoking Underground. I am your hostess with the mostest. I promise I will continue to rhyme. You cannot make me stop. We are in the My Father Lounge and Studio, and I am Devin, and this is Gary.
Hola.
And then we are joined by John Tacular Voyage over there.
Hello, everyone.
That was close, but if you want some voice acting lessons, I can help you with that. We can do very good with Russian accent.
I wasn't doing Russian. I was doing John. That's John.
You are doing shitty John accent.
Yes,
very
indeed.
good. Very good. All right. So, I got to get that off. I got to turn that off. It gets hooked on.
Good heavens.
I'll start speaking like Nathan, my character Nathan, and I won't stop. I'll just do it at work too.
Does he stutter a lot?
Does he stutter a lot? No, he does not stutter a lot.
Is that the character?
That's
Nathan?
the character right there, and he's a sick son of a
Nice.
bitch. He will talk down to you.
Boy, I may tell you, he is. Good gracious.
Yeah, I do it on my streaming channel. It's hilarious. I'm funnier as Nathan. Anyway, we're smoking cigars today. Did you know that?
That's why I'm here.
That's why you're here. If we were smoking anything
And so
else,
are
it wouldn't
you.
be.
I thought after the last show we decided we're consuming cigars because smoking has nothing to do with our hobby.
That's right. That's right. We're going to use some more PC terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're consuming because
Yeah. Welcome to
Cigar.
Consuming Underground.
consuming under.
Consuming underground.
Welcome, Uncle Michael.
There we are.
Texas rules.
Yes.
Texas is very
Texas.
good place.
Texas rules except for Oklahoma beats. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm a Sark fan, but that's just what happened. Anyway.
Careful, he'll talk about last Saturday.
Oh yeah, and that's okay. I've got thick skin. I know that. So, but that's okay too. So, that's
Even
spam
said
risk.
before the show,
Keep the
everybody
spam
put
risk.
your phones on silent.
Spam risk.
Look who doesn't.
It's okay. Spam risk. It's okay. Everything's fine. I'm not going to answer.
So once again, we are joined by a live studio audience.
Let the time.
I don't know if they heard that, but
Much more exciting than the dead studio audience.
that's
we've
right.
had.
I mean, typically
They're harder to
bodies-
clean up after.
That time in the UAB morgue was not good, was it?
No,
So,
their Taco Tuesday Fiesta party in the morgue was not
What?
a good idea.
Wasn't what it used to be.
No,
I know.
I think they used it to cover up a smell. Don't ask me.
You know, I learned at improv class this week that I really have a dark sense of humor, and I'm just going to let that one lie right there.
I hear you, buddy. I hear you.
I forgot that you were doing that, but now you're going to get to. I'm going to have to start showing you because I told you I do voice acting and role playing and video games and stuff. It's all improv, so I've been doing it for a while now, and
And you
I
can
love
tell it.
It's marvelous, and I'm actually kind of jealous. I want to take I'd actually want to take improv classes with you.
Not too late. I already am.
That's right.
I would have let you know if I knew. Of course, you work Mondays.
That's true. It's true. It's very
I
true.
used to work Mondays. I changed it. And my
Yeah.
schedule's all screwed up.
So I am not smoking what we are going to be smoking. I just happened to light it, and it's an undercrown, so I don't want to get rid of it. I don't really like Connecticut blends that much, but undercrowns is really good.
It's very good. Very
Very
good.
good.
Along with the My Father Connecticut too, both of those.
Yeah.
Right there. Very similar. And as far as blend goes. But yeah, I bet that's a good one.
So before we light these up and tell you what we're doing today,
Yeah.
I have a question for everyone, even the audience. I got a buddy of mine. He has a baby due in November. So what is a good cigar for an expecting father? He asked me that question, and I went, I'm going to go with that $32 Padron, but I'd like to see y'all's recommendation.
How many kids?
His first one.
First one. First one's going to be special.
Yeah.
The first one's going to be
Yeah.
special. There's two things that I would like to point out, and that is that the first one and the graduation of college, both of those right there, first kid or graduation from college of your last kid,
Yeah.
is off the charts.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. That's when you start going, Garcia, or the Opus X or City, or even the Davidoff series in the small batch.
And see,
You know.
if you can get them, and I don't know if the availability would be there,
Right.
but I would think for your first child, you get the Davidoff year of
Hey,
the
Sandra.
Yes,
that ties to the year of the child's birth.
correct.
And then when you do the graduation, you do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you
But,
smoke
I mean-
cigars like us all the time, what's
You just get him a chef's
Yeah.
edition right now, and
well, what I told him was I wanted to get him a standard Padron, the $10 one,
Okay.
so he knows the difference when he tries the big expensive.
Oh my goodness.
Because if he just starts out with his first Padron being
Really,
that big expensive one, he's going to be ruined like I was for many
Yeah.
years.
Yeah. When your first car's a race Porsche, then everything else is generic after that.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Yeah.
You just you climb into an Impala after that. Right there, you're going, what?
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it because this
Here we go.
this was we've all here love these kind of cigars and they don't get enough play.
No,
And they're
don't.
not flavored. We're not talking flavored.
No.
No acid.
and one of the major cigar podcasts has been on this, and it has nothing to do because you brought up the topic, Devin, has been on this kick about these cigars and how bad they are and how
bad
horrible
they are.
So, and I'm actually going to email the guy that hosts that podcast and say, hey, since everybody in the world's sending you these and you don't want them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to have a sampling.
And while you do that, send them a link to our podcast.
Right. And tell
Oh,
him
yeah.
if he wants to come in or be live in there, he can do that and we'll all smoke them together.
No.
No, I would have him on here.
Yeah. I want
He's probably one of the most intelligent guys in the industry,
So
There you go.
today,
other than his thoughts on these cigars.
yeah, bump that in his couch. We are smoking Lanceros.
One of my favorites, but a lot of folks, unfortunately, do not like Lanceros because it just seems like that it's almost what the word am I trying to say here?
It's not masculine.
Unmasculine.
No, it's not masculine.
It's unmasculine. It is
It-
unmasculine.
It reminds you of Cruella DeVille from Cinderella and
Yeah.
her cigarette on a.
On
the holder.
a stem. That's
Cruella
exactly
from
right.
Cinderella.
Yeah.
That's not the right one.
Oh, I don't know.
101 Dalmatians.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the cigarette in that one.
I watched that new movie.
I'm not going to tell you how I watch Disney movies. That's a whole nother topic.
I'll probably lose some points to some people, but I watched that new Cruella movie on Disney Plus. I gotta say, I was far more impressed than I thought I was going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be complete hot garbage,
Really?
and it wasn't that bad. Now,
Huh?
I do really
Just
like Emma
smoldering?
Stone. She's a good actress.
Oh, come on now.
It's just smoldering garbage.
It's it's smoldering garbage. Yeah. No, it was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. They did the same thing they did to what's her name?
In Frozen.
No, the Maleficent. They try to turn the evil character and show you why they're come across as evil. They're not really evil.
I got you.
So,
Okay.
They humanize the character.
All
Anyway,
right.
we are smoking. It's a diesel brand Lancero.
Woo, it sure is.
What's the particular name for this one?
It's the TAA model, actually.
TAA.
Yeah,
The
it's
TAA Disciple,
There it is.
not to be confused with the other Disciple that went on the market this year.
So,
And I'm a very big diesel fan as well. So that is
in cigars
Right.
and in cars.
Yeah, well, that kind of actually.
Cigars and cars.
So,
it's
yeah.
a podcast.
And add the guitars in with it. You got
Cigars.
Don't anybody do? I already own the domain. I already own the domains, a Facebook page, and all that for cars, cigars, and guitars.
Thank you, John.
That was Gary and I's original discussion of a
Indeed it
podcast
was.
back in 13.
Yes, sir. That was a
Hey, we
long
can still
time.
do that.
Yeah.
I'll come at it from a
Don't-
gaming point of
Don't
view.
tempt me. Don't tempt us. But yeah, this is one of my favorites. I haven't smoked this, and I'm so stoked
I haven't
to do
either. This is the first
right
time.
here. Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
I've got a box of these. This is probably my fifth or sixth one. They
That is
golly.
deep and dark.
Yes,
this
indeed.
this I'm not a big diesel fan. I don't throw them
Really?
away, but I'm not a big diesel fan. This I actually bought a box of. This is probably one of the best cigars I've smoked in
You bought one of
2021.
these boxes.
Yes. They come in a box of 10. They're $10 a piece, so the box runs you about $95 here at 280.
Right.
But
They only made 1,000 of them. That's it. That's 1,000 run of them. San Andreas wrap, which is awesome. We have one of my favorite binders, Sumatra binder, and of course we have a Habano and Nicaraguan filler on the inside.
Yeah.
So we're looking something exquisite when it comes to blend.
It's got an interesting bouquet of smells coming off, but I think I'm getting a whiff of somebody's food outside.
Hey, dude, you know what I'm smelling here? I'm smelling a little hint of wine.
I know there's something interesting about it coming off of it. Maybe this is got something in it that's going to kill us, like some rare fungus, and we're breathing it in. Now we're all going to get trippy.
Man, if that's the
whatever the case is, it tastes good now.
I'm telling you what, buddy.
So the wrapper on this thing is pretty standard. There's nothing spectacular about it. It's got a nice kind of dark chocolate brown.
It's got an oily wrapper on it.
It's an oily wrapper. It's also a really thick leaf.
Yes.
Ooh, it sure is.
And then
this is
the band on it. It's got that nice kind of dark brown with a little bit of spotting on it and a flat silver.
good looking band.
Yeah, it's not a bad looking band. I think I'd prefer something with a little bit more flash on it, but it's not too bad. John may have a picture of it.
There we go. Oh, look at that. He's there. Right.
Perfect. That's perfect. So that gives you a good idea
Got it.
of the color difference between the actual cigar and the band. I wouldn't be surprised. It says quality, integrity, and service, which is nice. What's the Lancero I tried first? Oh, I know it. It was
Oliva.
no. Strangely enough, no. I tried that one for the first time about 2 weeks ago. Because
Italiano.
Barlow, who was in the audience, had one, and that one's amazing. But GTOs.
GTO.
The GTO Painkiller Lancero is,
Yeah.
I think, one of the best
Yeah.
Lanceros on the market.
But
Yeah.
let's not go into too much detail for particular reasons for the weeks to come. What do you think so far?
Tasty.
Yeah.
Very, very good. I mean, right off the top, very good draw. Very good draw. For a Lancero, you don't get a good draw off many Lanceros.
You know what I would say about Lanceros? It's similar to box press where the flavor seems a little bit more compacted in.
Very good. Very good.
That's
I
one
like the
thing
way
I
you
like
did that.
about them.
Yeah, I do too.
44/7 usually ring gauge.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because if you don't smoke these because of the machismo factor you don't think is there, you need to get a little bit more fortitude. 'Cause
Right.
You're missing out.
That's true.
And if somebody's going to if you're going to get, I dare say, butthurt because somebody looks at you smoking this and doesn't like the fact, oh, that's not a real person. They're smoking a Lancero. That's not a smoker you want to hang around.
Man, that's good.
Yeah.
That is
But-
good. This reminds me of a Tatawahe. In one of the Monster series, I tasted this one time in the Tatawahe Monster series. I can't remember which one it was, but this
The left
is,
one.
I can't remember, but this is good. This is
One of the best cigars of
this is
2021.
freaking good right here.
that's from Ashhead Cigar Junkie TV
Yeah.
for those
Really?
listening.
Now, today's libation of choice, I decided to go with a rye. So we're doing a Whistle Pig small batch, aged 10 years, so 50%, 50 proof, whatever. And it's good.
Did you say Whistle Pig?
Yep.
That's the name of it, right?
Whistle Pig.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's got a very interesting name.
Interesting.
It's got an interesting smell to it. And I don't think I've ever had this one. So
I have yet to have a customer complain or whatever. That is supposed to be a really good drink.
I'm eager to try it. And it makes me think of like my buddy, Daniel. Hopefully he'll be watching the show. What's up, Big Joe? He likes to mess with me. And because I trust him because he's my friend, he knows I can't stand hoppy beers. I get that hops face. He has been trying to find one that doesn't give that to me. So I trust that he's about to give me one that's not too hoppy, but he purposely does the opposite end just to see the face. So, cheers to
Oh
that.
my heavens alive! So you don't like that means you don't like IPAs? Right?
No.
Okay, I can't stand them myself. I just cannot.
That's
Way
got a
too
nice.
hoppy.
That's definitely a rye batch.
Yeah.
That's 100% rye batch. Right?
Now is that a Scotch or is that a whiskey?
It's a whiskey.
Are you sure?
I am not.
I want just make sure. All right.
I believe it is a whiskey.
I believe it is a whiskey.
I'll
Oh.
double check here.
It's got that bite to it too, and I just.
It's got a ryeness to it, hasn't it?
does.
Oh my!
I was in a hurry because we got well, you got everything set up. I appreciate that.
Well,
And I walked in and we're talking and we're like, oh, the show's about to start in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We lost track of time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. We actually had a decent conversation while we were off.
yeah.
Which is kind of nice for once.
Yeah. I didn't know you could have decent conversations.
Me either. I mean, I'm learning. I'm hanging in there.
That's an interesting combination right there is the rye.
My gosh,
and
I
then
bet.
this right next to it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I left my water outside too. No, I didn't. Be right back.
We're becoming less and less prepared and professional as the season.
That's okay. It's all right. I watched this guy. I watch a lot of cooking shows.
Right.
I like cooking. I like eating.
You do.
I like cooking, but I love eating.
You don't strike me as somebody.
So
who
I
likes to eat.
see. That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why we get along. So one of my favorite guys I watch pretty much of all time shouldn't be because the guy's, you got to put your big boy pants on to watch him. He's pretty uncensored. But his guy is called Sam the Cooking Guy. Okay. And he's got his own YouTube channel and he's got like 3 restaurants out in San Diego. He's huge. But one of the things that he really is. So what he loves to do is just totally unprepared. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong. Tape it, whatever. And he has grown immensely. So
yeah, well, that's because what people want is
rawness, yeah.
organic.
Right.
You guys know I like to have a show map and I like to kind of have a direction because I believe if you're going to do anything in life, you need to have a direction. But there is a merit to our direction is B. I don't care how we get there.
Right on, brother. That's it. And I'm the same way, especially when it comes to this. And thank God for people like John over there that helps us get to B, which is awesome and does a great job at it.
I had another silly, funny story somehow related to steers. I don't know how, but it made me think of a buddy of mine was telling me, Devin, I don't think you're ever going to get the current thing that's going around.
Well, okay.
You know what he said to me? He
No.
goes, I went, why is that? He goes, because you're pickled, man.
Yeah, you're infused with alcohol.
Because I'm drinking. I got a really super high tolerance and I just enjoy it.
That's it. Yeah, at least your liver's not going to get COVID. That's for sure.
I like sweet pickles.
I do apple cider vinegar for that.
Yeah. So in saying that right there, I'm just going to go off track just a second because I feel it's sort of my own thing. So anyway, just hold on. This ain't going to be but about 3 minutes. That's about it. So you'll notice here, I'm in a t-shirt, right?
Yeah.
I'm normally in a collared shirt, normally coming from work, here and everything. So I'm blessed with a great shift. Okay. So that helps. And of course, so we get finished with the show, right? We get finished with the show at Thursday, last Thursday. Everything went well, but I wasn't feeling on top when I left here. Wasn't feeling all that, Said something ain't right. Don't know what it is. Friday morning, I zip in. I'm singing because we're having a potluck at work, right? Everybody's bringing in food. So come Friday morning, I'm on the freeway at 4:30 in the morning, zipping on. Man, I got my little steering wheel singing away, and all of a sudden, man, my back hits me, and I said, whoa. Is that back spasm? What? And then all of a sudden, I said, wait, this is moving around to the front. Now it's moving around.
That's what she said.
Now it's moving around to the side. She didn't say this. Now it's moving around to the side. So I said, wait a minute. This ain't right. 5 minutes later, my whole windshield's completely fogged. I'm sweating that much in pain.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. I get to the office. Blessed be to my Father, God.
You
Jesus,
just had to take a dump. That's
Jesus
all.
Christ, almost. But my Father, God, Jesus Christ, actually, who takes care of me and my family. There was the security guard, as well as another buddy of mine who never comes in at 5 o'clock that morning, which is my shift, was there in my parking place. And I hit that guard right there and I said, get an ambulance here now. I got to go. Zip to the hospital. I spent Friday morning in the hospital with a kidney stone.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, boy. any of you ever had that before, let me know, because that right there, I will spend time in a Turkish prison before I ever want to have one of those again. I passed it this week. Everything's good. And luckily, the job that I have, I work in IT and PC and network support. And so I literally can work from home and do all my troubleshooting from there. And the boss that I have, of course, is, hey, listen, you take whatever you need to. And the medicine I've been taking and all that stuff's been fantastic. But I'm back and everything is great now. But let me tell you, don't ever, if you hate your enemies that much, wish them a kidney stone. Buddy, that right there will wake you up, son. I will tear you up. Man, I've never been in so much pain all my life. Anyway, okay, I digress. We keep going.
We'll apologize to all the women in the audience that have done childbirth.
Hey,
but
let me tell you, I caught a doctor online. This is, again, this is about 60 seconds. I'll be done. So I caught a doctor online, and she said she had interviewed women who had gone through natural childbirth and had kidney stones. Kidney stones worse.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Crying, puking, all that, man.
Yeah, this is where the show's devolved to.
Gary's crying, smoking a Lancero. I guess we really blew that. It's a manly cigar.
Exactly right. I've got my Lancero going. I'm actually going to put a plastic tip on this a little bit later on. Just going to stretch it out there a little bit.
You gonna have a Dalmatian sit next to you too?
That's what I count on.
All right.
What?
That's because the character you reference is from 101 Dalmatians, John.
Is it?
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Finally. Okay.
Is that the one with the 7 dwarfs?
Yes, that is. Uh-huh.
And they're all speckled.
Snow White.
They're all-
So you see that they sell beer at Epcot, and then you go over to Disney, and you just get lost.
Isn't that amazing? You got an ice cream and a beer.
Alcoholic ice cream.
It's a beer float. You combine them in the same glass.
You don't want a hoppy? Well, we got your business right
So,
here.
I got our announcement here is that we're going to do, is it if it's okay to say, you think, for the next couple of shows?
Well, we don't want to scare everybody off, but we may as well let them know what they're in store for.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a Lancero run.
Stoked.
And trying to
Right.
dispel the myth. So when you're at cigar shops, purchase the Lanceros they've got there so you can smoke with us.
Yes.
We're not going to tell you which ones. Just purchase one of all of them.
Yes.
And then when you hear us what we're smoking, you light them up too.
Man, please do. Please do.
We'll get the Herrera Esteli. We'll get the we're probably going to do the Pravada Cigar Club one, which I think is one of the best cigars
I'm
out
looking
of that
forward to
group.
that one.
We'll do the GTO at some point. Maybe we'll get Oscar to come in and discuss that one.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
That'd be a good excuse to get him on the show
Oh man.
and come by 280 and play his video game.
If
Right.
I need that in the background, maybe. But any of you ever when we announce Oscar's going to be on the show, please tune in. You talking about something that's another level right here. It's going to be it's going to be good. So
Yeah.
you know, it's hard to take Devin's place, but boy, buddy Oscar's, yeah, he's a character. Anyway, yeah.
It will be a long show that night too.
Pretty good.
Okay.
What do you think of it, Gary?
I love it. Man, I really like this.
It's not hitting me like a wow factor yet,
Really?
but
Is it that smooth?
no. I'm trying to determine if the bite that I'm feeling on my tongue is a heat bite or if it's a flavor bite.
Okay. Well, if it's not a flavor bite, if it hasn't got any flavor on the heat,
How far are you into yours, Gary?
I'm probably about a third.
Okay, because I was thinking Devin has a tendency to smoke a little bit fast.
I do.
was wondering-
Oh, yeah.
and
I need to
that's
slow down.
that's kind of murder with the Lancero.
It
but-
is. So I'm going to slow down a little bit because I do love that time when you get the timing of the cigar just right.
Mm.
And it kind of cools down a bit and then you take a pull from it.
You want to dip it? In?
I'm going to do a dip. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And then you've got the reignition of the
Right.
flavor,
Right.
you know?
Yeah. This right here, if I purged it right about now, it would be another level. It would
Yeah.
be another gear, if you will. So
What are you guys smoking tonight?
good. Yeah. Anybody?
What's our audience member smoking?
Richard Lawrence, I see you there, buddy. If you if hello to you. Shout out to Richard.
I can't.
So, Nicaragua series, 1935 anniversary.
Woo!
1935 Monty series. Oh my goodness.
That is a
1935.
fabulous cigar.
Fabulous.
I waited a year for those to come in because they were announced, and with COVID and all that, it took a while for them to arrive.
That's another level there. Ooh.
I'm gonna do a dip. I'm ready to do a dip. That
Do a
rye is getting in the back
dip.
of my throat.
Get the dip going on. Woo. What do you think?
I need a bigger dip.
Put it down in that hog sugar down there, man.
which is a whiskey, by the way.
That's a whiskey. A hog sugar's a whiskey.
That's tangy.
Woo. Is
That's tangy.
is that a good tang or a bad tang?
It's not bad. I do not enjoy it, but it's not what I was expecting. So that's an interesting flavor combo.
He said interesting. Normally when interesting is used, it's more or less like,
Well,
yeah.
so anybody who knows me knows that I don't overestimate. I don't use the word awesome all the time because it's overused.
Wow.
So you go out to a good restaurant. Oh, was that good? It was decent. That's my phrase for something that's just about it was good, because I don't want to it was awesome.
Yeah.
Now you're going to go there. Oh, yeah, it was good, but it's decent.
It's like when you do a customer satisfaction survey and you rate things 5 star, 1 to 5.
Right.
I like to rate things 4 if it was really, really good, because I don't want them to think they're doing the best they can. There's always more potential.
Right.
Even with me, I have some awesome customer service abilities, but I can always provide a little bit more. So I feel really bad that a lot of these companies, if you don't get 5 stars, you don't get 5. It shouldn't be. You should get 4 stars because of assholes like me.
Right. No, I agree. I completely agree.
Well, I mean, ain't nothing perfect, right?
I do a little design and build review
Aside
thing.
from you, John.
A little design and build review thing for video game, like in-game housing and stuff. I like to look at the way they design their house and their furniture and how they put it up,
Gotcha.
and the theme they're trying to go after.
I see.
And the reason I say that is I've been trying to give people 3 stars, and all I've ever given out so far is 3 4 stars and 1 5, because of how amazing they've done. Because I go in with low expectations, and these people design things just complete attention to detail.
Right.
Because that's what I notice. It's like the Lancero. What I notice is the attention to detail, how small it is, but just how much flavor is packed in something so small.
Right.
So I'm a very harsh critic when it comes to scores, but it's easy to impress me, but it's also very easy to not impress me.
So in saying
I'm
that
temperamental.
right there, well, in saying that, I think that you hold others or other things to your standards, and that's kind of hard,
Oh yeah, the purge on that was great.
Yeah,
Oh
right.
man, very smooth.
Okay, all right. Now it's crap.
Very smooth.
Now you got me doing it.
That is a PSA. You should always purge your cigar at least at the halfway point.
Especially with the Lancero, they have a unique way of being smoked because of the small diameter. The tars build up. They have a tendency to clog, get a harder draw as you go through them. It's just they just take a little bit of finesse, but
yeah. Come on, Daddy.
like a new cigar, isn't it?
Heaven's alive.
All right.
I like this a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some of the other ones. I really am.
Oh my.
Just to dispel the myths of Lanceros,
Oh yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of build stuff up.
Yeah, that has to be right there. I got a text from Jose Blanco. He was Jose, of course, was the owner, creator, proprietor of La Aurora cigars in the Dominican Republic. And of course, I asked him, I said, what is the hardest roll that is in the factory? And the very first thing he popped back at is he said Lancero. He said Lancero. Lancero is done by master rollers only. And he says they have to be exquisite. They have to be on on Dart. So yeah, it's this one right here, man. It is.
You know what I
like
think of when I look at this right now?
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready now.
Clint Eastwood.
A little shorter, but yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that
About
Western.
now, yeah. About now, yeah. Plenty.
Yeah.
About Corona size.
Oh,
I like that. Yeah.
makes me think of those movies.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. He just whistled the.
Good, bad, and the ugly
Yeah.
theme, son. Yes, sir.
I remember seeing Good, Bad, and the Ugly.
Oh, wow.
I was in theaters when it came out. No.
Were you born? You weren't even born.
No. They showed it at the
wow.
Fox Theater in Atlanta for a summer film festival.
Ooh.
I remember that my girlfriend at the time took her to see it, and she's like, "Yeah, it was a good movie." She fell asleep like halfway through it, and I was mesmerized.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was a big Lee Van Cleef fan myself. So
If you've ever been to the Fox Theater, that thing is solid stone and classic looking, just old school theater. Doesn't even look like it was built by man.
where's the Fox Theater? I'm sorry.
Atlanta.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
dead in the center of Atlanta.
Oh, wow. Okay. I bet that thing stays packed.
It's a nice theater.
I bet it is.
I can't remember. I might have went and saw Bob Saget there. Actually, I
Really?
did go see Saget there a couple of years. Well,
Oh, I'm sorry.
you remember Diana, Gary? That's how long ago it
Yeah,
was.
I'm sorry.
Well, we appreciate you guys being here today.
Thank you
This has
very
been
much.
a great episode. Next
time.
week, we'll do another Lancero,
Yes, indeed.
and we'll enjoy it.
Oh, will we ever?
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, I'm going to be a true critic of it, but
Oh,
I would add this to my repertoire of Maduros to smoke.
I want to see you dip it again. I want to see that interesting face you made. Oh, come on, Davy. Get it, Uncle Davin. Come on. Well, good.
A rye is not a good
Right.
dipping,
Oh, man.
by the way.
God. Okay. All right. Let's close this thing out.
Woo!
I don't know.
He's closing it out. We're not even done yet.
I was going, wait, we missed your fancy little line.
Yes, yes, God, yeah. Please do your fancy thing.
Gee, so Friday night, tomorrow night, Trustville from 6 until we're done. I will be there. Feel free to stop by. It's a big old party.
Bing.
Well, hello, Vitola Cigars. Hello, Mr. Rob.
Uh,
I'm keeping it smoking in your honor. Thank you.
Ta-da.
See, the camera came back up.
Indeed.
But thank you, John.
Big time.
And then
I will be at tomorrow. I'm sorry. Tomorrow's Friday. So Saturday, I will be at Vitola Cigars. Love to see you. Drop by. Get something. Get a Lancero of some kind.
Yeah.
Sunday,
Yeah.
Wednesday, me at 280,
Yes.
and probably Vitola on Monday.
Very good. Remember, we got 5 locations here. So if you would, come visit the majority of us at any of the 5 locations. What was it? Got Trustful, Tuscaloosa, Mountain Brook, of course, 280,
And,
and
Pat,
then Patton Creek.
Yeah.
Did I get them all?
you got them all.
Is that it? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Oh, and
My-
BirminghamCigars.com.
that's right.
You got to remind people of that because I get a lot of people come in. Oh, I stop here when I'm coming through town. $50 or more, we're going to ship it to you,
Perfect.
and you're going to get our pricing, and which I hear is a lot better than Atlanta
We'll
pricing.
drop it on your doorstep. We will.
Well,
Indeed.
the FedEx,
Exactly.
the FedEx guy or whoever might throw it on your doorstep.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well,
If you get it within a 2-week period, you'll be all right.
and if you happen to be at Cahaba this Saturday for their salsa thing they're doing, you might see me there smoking.
Oh,
Feel free to come on up. I've got a whole clutch of cigars, and I'm not giving away that many of them because they're mine. But you are welcome to come up to me.
I'll
Any
be there.
cigar
I'll be there to
smoker should
ask for
share.
one, if that's the case.
I do share,
Good.
but I'm not sharing all of them. Thank you, everybody, today.
Indeed.
Our special guest
Yes.
here. You can come on back to the center right here.
This is
Uh,
Sean. Here he is. Da-da-da-da.
We're going to sign out. And remember, To smoke is human, but to smoke a cigar,
Is
divine.
right on. Thank you, guys.
You sure I can push the button now?
You can end it now. Yeah. That's good. Bye, y'all.
End it now.
Oh, we'll do this one.
Is that a touch screen? Okay.
Is that it? There we go. There you go, John.